You've probably heard about Canada, eh? We're like America's hat. We're warm, we hide your bad hair days, and if you wear us backwards, you look cool. But there's probably a lot about Canada you don't know. So come along with me, and let's explore one of my favorite Canadian cities, Calgary. Canada's a friendly place. If you come to Calgary, you'll be greeted by a friendly face. He'll say something like, "Howdy," and he might even adopt you. Calgary has great shopping, authentic Canadian cuisine, and after all that, the night keeps going. And you can pay for all of it with colored money. When some people think about Canada, they think we're all just obsessed about hockey. And those people would be right, because it's hockey. Country star George Canyon does the anthems at the Flames games. Which anthem do you like singing better, America or Canada?
They're both pretty good.
What a Canadian thing to say. Go hockey! Woo! And just when you think you couldn't have any more fun in a friendly Canadian city, you're still in for a treat when you hit the mountains for a day you'll never forget. Canada is so full of majestic beauty and stunning nature that we literally can't shut up about it. I mean, look at this place. It's not computer graphics or anything. That's hashtag no filter. Canada needs no filter! So what the heck are you waiting for? Come to Calgary and start your adventure today and find out if the $100 bill really does smell like maple syrup. I just got a paper. But there's a lot about Canada you probably don't know. So come with me and let's explore one of my favorite Canadian cities, Calgary and the Rocky Mountains. It's a scientific fact that Canada has more winter per capita than any other country on Earth. And that means we've got some of the best skiing and snowboarding in the world. And the best part is, if you crash into someone, they'll apologize to you because you're in Canada and we're really polite. Sorry. That's okay, I'm sorry. A lot of people think Canadians ride dog sleds everywhere. Well, that's just not true. But it could be true. And if you come to Canada, you can do that. So this is nice, huh? You like dogs? If you can't choose between the mountains and the city, you don't have to. Because you can go dog sledding during the day and enjoy an unforgettable meal that same night. But don't worry, Canadians don't have to put maple syrup on everything. We don't have to, but we do. So what are you waiting for? Come to Calgary and start your adventure today.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Hello from Canada, America's next door neighbor to the north. You can borrow our lawnmower anytime you like. Just make sure you put it back when you're done. Right about here. Now I know when you think of Canada, you probably think winter, but we have a whole other season. We call it summer. Welcome to Calgary and the Canadian Rockies. Every year, more than 1 million people come for the greatest outdoor show on earth, the Calgary Stampede. The Calgary Stampede is like one giant block party, and the whole world's invited because Canadians love to celebrate. That's why we invented Drake. This isn't just another rodeo. Wow! It's Mardi Gras goes west for 10 straight days with so much to see and do. And the best part about Stampede? All of the food comes on a stick. At least I think that's true. And if food on a stick isn't your sort of thing, why don't you try one of the many pancake breakfasts that are held all throughout the city? That's right, in Canada, they give you free pancakes. And when your feet get tired from dancing the day away, why not try relaxing on a patio with a cold drink? And then follow it up with a float down the river. In Calgary, you can spend the whole afternoon chilling out with great friends on one of Canada's most picturesque rivers. Wake me up when we get to the ocean. So there you have it. That's summer in Canada. It's one of our top 4 seasons, and the best place to experience it is right here in the Canadian Rockies and Calgary, Alberta. It's a beauty, eh? you heard about Canada? It's a magical land where lumberjack and moose roam free. They explore nature and go to the cabin on weekends. Not the same cabin, because that would just be weird.
For exploring Canada in the summertime, my favorite city is Calgary. In fact, there's so much fun here, I got special permission from the Queen to tell you about it.
Welcome to Calgary and the Rocky Mountains. You could have the ride of your life screaming down a track at over 80 kilometers an hour. That's almost 50 American miles an hour. Probably more with the exchange rate. And you can do this. And if the fastest zip line in North America doesn't satisfy your appetite for majestic views, then head on out to Banff and the Rocky Mountains and see them like you've never seen them before. When you think about Canada, you probably picture a wilderness wonderland. And you'd be right.
When you've had your fill of the mountains, you can head back to Calgary before the sun even sets. And you just might find a huge event like Beakerhead, where science, art, and innovation come out to party. Did someone say spectacle? Bask in the glow of fire, laser beams,
And teeter-totters. And that's just a glimpse of summertime in Calgary, Canada. I'd say it's the best city in the world, but I'm Canadian, and bragging is a no-no. Babel, you order Canuber?